Oh, hello. Hairs all over my mic. So it depends what kind of points you're talking about. Channel points will always stick with your Twitch account, no matter what you call it. Customized points, where they use their own system, that depends on the system. Most systems will not track name changes, so bear that in mind. New camera? No. Get a new camera. Oh, that's the wrong button. Hold on. Alright, good. Let's see. Who's joining? Might be because I have the curtain open. With daylight on my face. Lighting makes a big difference. Okay. Got Pokemon Shield for your birthday. Nice. Alright. Anyone else joining? So for Quick Play Classic, it's just today and tomorrow, and then I'll be done with QPC, and then I can go back to Mystery Heroes. So Thursday will be the return to Mystery Heroes. Disappointment content, that's what I got you. Disappointment. Oops. So that'll be good. Only 2 days of this.
Point Gibraltar. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
The good thing about Arcade is I can do 2 more levels a day without any extra effort, which is quite nice. Because the queues are so much shorter. Than Quick Play. Hey Alpha.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Yes. I would take my bow against
Yes.
your rifle any day. Hello.
Hello there. Hi.
Oh, thanks for the follow, dude.
Yes.
Mobility
Yes.
increase. Affirmative.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm doing fine today.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yes.
1. Attackers incoming.
No.
Enemy.
Yes.
Stop the payload.
Yes. I see Blizzard added May to Heroes of the Storm. I am, yeah. Yes. I'm keen to see what kind of skins she has on there. They usually do unique skins on Heroes of the Storm that only exist in that game. So that'd be interesting. Yes. Give you a Cat 4 test.
Quite the boost.
Cat 4 is a type of Ethernet cable.
Kill confirmed.
No one can hide from my sight.
Is that what you're talking about?
Neural adaptation complete.
No? Okay, don't know what you're talking about then. Yes.
No. No. No.
Well, Cat 5 is usually the standard for home networks.
Start the payload.
I know, it's telephone.
The payload has reached the
Briefly used for networking, but not anymore. Very old school type of cable.
Executing flight. No time to cool down.
Cognitive abilities test. What was the result of that?
I'm on fire. Nice.
Neural adaptation complete.
According to Google, the cognitive abilities test is a diagnostic assessment that is designed to help students and their teachers understand how they learn and what their academic potential might be. It assesses how students think in areas that are known to make a difference to learning. So, in short, it's a test to discover how a student learns best. Because there are multiple ways of teaching people things.
No one can hide
So that
from
helps.
my sight.
The teachers better understand how they learn. Sounds quite useful, really. Cognitive abilities test. It also assesses general intelligence levels in various areas as well. As part of the process.
EMP activated.
Hasty dog.
System reboot complete.
Yes.
Yes.
Taking off.
It's in English, is it? That should help.
I've got you in my sights.
Do something!
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
That's actually a lot of useful information there, huh? Yellow is average, right? So your verbal skills are lacking, but the rest of it,
Moving up.
you do fine. Does that make sense to you? Does that sound right? Yeah. Okay.
Step right up.
I've never encountered that.
No one can hide from my sight.
My trousers, the top button. No, I was going to the toilet and I might have been a bit too quick. You can set it back on, yeah. Huh? Well, I had a bit of a cloudburst earlier.
We did. It was just on my break time, and I went.
It was really heavy as well.
I went outside on the balcony.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Very heavy rain. I was like, what's that noise? Oh, it's rain. Yeah.
Ability increase.
Yes. Nah, just kill you instead. That works too. No, it's not boring to play the same hero every day, no. I wouldn't deliberately bore myself.
Dr. Ziegler.
No one can hide from my sight.
Yes.
System reboot complete.
May is my favorite.
Be right back. Adjusting angle of attack.
I find it interesting how in Heroes of the Storm her Blizzard is actually just a normal ability. And it's her ultimate. She's got two ultimates. One is her Ice Wall, and the other is just a giant snowball she can use to trap people in. That's rather interesting.
Guess they haven't had enough.
Boosting up.
No, the border doesn't change. The level increases, but since it can only display a maximum of level 100, it just goes up 100 and then is 1 again. Once I level up. And then I go up to 100, and then 1, and then 100. Just random round like that. But the total level still increases. Just can't display it.
Systems on fire.
Heroes never die.
Ooh.
Step right.
Most levels are done in a day. 27, I think, during a double XP day. You've already got a sub-concept. I've played comp in the past, but only seasons 1 to 5. It's not my thing.
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle.
Certainly looks like I got my account back because I'm playing on it right now.
Personality synchronization 100%.
We have an understanding.
Good to be back.
We have an understanding. We have an understanding.
No.
We have an
No.
understanding.
No?
Affirmative.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
5,
No,
4,
I don't play competitive.
Understand.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Yes.
I play in the Europe region for the moment. Oh no.
The objective.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Healing it up.
We have an understanding. We have an
If that ever happens.
This would help.
The plan is to do that, but plans change.
Executing flight maneuvers.
See you later. Beacon in place.
Ooh. I would have been very surprised and very disappointed
Yes.
if my account remained banned, especially given the notoriety I've gained in the Overwatch community. For them to ignore my plight would have been very disappointing. But they didn't.
Going 3.
They sorted it out. Ooh. Yeah, they admitted they made a mistake in banning my account, and they undid it.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Their system wasn't configured correctly, and erroneously banned my account.
And securing the objective.
The person who reviewed my case, when I appealed it, clearly didn't understand how the system worked properly, so... They also erroneously declined my appeal. But, as soon as people who knew what they were doing looked at my account, they discovered the error. Yeah, my account was banned
Stabilizing
Tuesday night
system core.
and unbanned Thursday night. So it was only a 48-hour ban in the end. Just gave me a little break from Overwatch.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Growth.
First round lost.
Personality duplication complete.
Oh, we didn't have the point.
Score 0-1.
You're just gonna snipe new people that just say hi with all that information.
Just setting foot here sets my soul at ease.
There's nothing I haven't seen before. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Hey there, Taz.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We've got half a full group right now.
Mobility increased.
What? Stop that.
Yes.
Ow.
We have an
Welcome, welcome.
we have an
The shorties.
The objective.
The Schwartzy. Yeah,
Need
good,
to
good
get
enough.
back in there.
Stop whispering, people. No.
Better get on the objective. You don't want to.
It's worse.
Additional support.
I'm in the northeast of the southwest. That's where I'm from.
Back online. Moving up.
Yes, and you're being annoying in response. That's not a good response, so stop it.
Keep your head down.
Got him.
Restoring health system.
Yes. ¿Qué onda? Hola.
Rude. I don't think I have any one hero in particular that I like the least or like to go up against the least. But generally the flanky damage heroes are my least favorite to go up against or play. Because I'm terrible at playing them and I'm terrible at killing them. With things like Doomfist and Tracer and Genji and stuff like that. Oh, come on, dude.
Yes.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
I think my strategy with that game will be to only play it on stream until I've beaten it, and then
Yes.
practice a turn off stream between streams and try to get good once I've beaten it.
Play of the game.
apagando las luces.
Got the diva. Hey there, Cedric. Ah, thanks, Ibsen. Hey, Voltrox. You have to be careful when configuring a system to try to detect people that are playing too much and might be suspicious, because it's difficult to distinguish between real players who just play a lot and players who use automated software to play for them. Just from the account activity alone, it's difficult to tell the difference. And the strangest thing about it is that I wasn't even the person with the most playtime in like the top 10 players over their double XP period.
Traveling to Horizon Lunar.
CEO was doing 20 levels a day.
Select your hero.
I was doing like, what, maybe 15? Maybe not even that. So I'm quite surprised, really, that it was me that ended up getting banned.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
And as far as I could see, there's only me in the top 10 levels in the world that ended up getting a permaban. Albeit being reversed a couple days later. But still. Okay, Konza. But I can just transfer all that over anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference when you do it. Will I play Overwatch 2 when it comes out? Yep, of course. Hey, Sarah, welcome back.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Get more T area today. We're working on getting Plantera defeated and maybe Golem boss if we can as well. After Plantera's defeated, the Bullet Hell boss will be unlocked, but I think it'd be a bit early to do that. It's not an easy boss. Slept well today, that's good. Good sleep is always worth having. We got the Terra Prisma twice. Wow.
Neural adaptation complete.
Do I like roll queue? I think it helps in making games fairer. I don't participate in roll queue anymore though. Don't need to. Done my quick play. You set the expectations now. Yeah. I bet. Enjoy the game, of course. I wouldn't play a game I don't enjoy, that would be silly.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Yeah, there's one benefit of the roll queue. It does allow you to get extra credits. It's nice. No, this is Paladins.
Lifting off. Mark on my target. Next target.
Yes.
Not ready. Hey.
Hola. ¿Qué onda?
What do you mean, Cedric?
Enemigo de
That was a learning experience.
30 seconds remaining.
They're on the back foot. Keep going.
When did I get unbanned? Only about 48 hours after I got banned in the first place.
Moira.
About 4 days ago, got unbanned. Got banned 6 days ago, got unbanned 4 days ago.
they say super stay. Yes. And they say super.
Yeah, I wondered that myself this morning. How long until people stop asking if I've been unbanned?
Repairing internal circuitry.
They were trying to detect people that were using automated software to level for them. And for some reason my account was flagged in the process. I don't know why. But they realized their mistake and corrected it. I remember there was one point, probably about 6 months ago now, I queued for a free-for-all deathmatch, and I was the only human player in there. Every other player was Torb playing the game. Every single other player. It was ridiculous. But yeah, it's possible they were trying to create a system that would automatically detect those Torbs. And for some reason, they caught my account, even though I haven't played free-for-all in months.
System reboot complete.
60 seconds remaining.
Boosting up.
Perhaps my account was retroactively flagged for those few times where I was in a free-for-all game with all those Torbs. I don't know.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Lifting off. Adaptive circuits engaged. Junkrat. Neural adaptation complete.
That's a plane outside.
Victory.
What flavour? Roast beef.
Play of the game.
When was the last time I cared about winning? Probably about season 2.
Piece of cake.
Oh, thanks, not Clapsy wanting to TTS for the tier 1 sub. Free money, yeah. Oh, and the follow. Oh, thank you.
Welcome to Junkertown. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So the library I'm using right now is from Epidemic Sound.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
try to stick to the plan, Sombra.
Look, someone has to be ready when all your careful planning doesn't pan out.
They got a massive song library from all sorts of different genres. No, I think you're absolutely right,
5, 4, 3, 2,
Tom.
1. Attack commences.
You're right.
Escort the payload.
Ooh. People tend to sensationalize things all the time. It's true about everything. Most people fail to really have a good think about it. And the reality of it is, Overwatch is a popular game. And the amount of reports they get every single day for accounts that have been flagged as suspicious by either their automated software or other players is enormous, right? It's a massive undertaking every single day to filter through all these various reports and automated systems to try to determine which accounts are and which accounts are not worth banning. And it's super easy to make a mistake.
Yes. Huh?
And it's the same for the balancing of the game. It's not easy at all. It's extremely difficult to balance a game like Overwatch because all the heroes are very, very different from each other. Even the slightest change to one hero can completely change the meta. So they have to be very, very careful in what they do to the balance. Because every single change has a rippling effect across the entire roster.
Moving up. We're making progress.
I think Blizzard do a phenomenal job, considering what the kind of challenge they've made for themselves.
That was a learning experience.
I can begin to imagine how difficult it is to actually design heroes that are both unique and interesting and fun, but also balanced at the same time. That's a ridiculously difficult task. And they keep doing it. They've kept doing it. And sure, they make mistakes. They overtune some heroes, undertune others, but they can easily correct those wrongs whenever they find them. And the fact of the matter is, no matter how many people complain about balance, most of the time it's only ever going to affect the highest skill players in the world, right? Grandmaster and top 500 are generally the only people that will see the true effects of the actual balance of the game. Lower ranks can make do with what they have and actually succeed nonetheless.
To get back in there.
And yet, a lot of players think the meta that defines the Overwatch League and the highest level players must affect them. And if the meta's broken on the highest levels, oh yeah, that's why they're losing. That's why they can't win, because the meta's broken. But no, that's just excuses. They... many players will look elsewhere for why they can't succeed and never look at themselves. A lot of players don't realize that the only person responsible for them improving at the game is themselves. They look everywhere else to place the blame. And oftentimes it's super easy just to blame the game. It must be the game's fault I suck. It can't be me. But that's silly. I don't know, is this my account I'm playing on right now?
System reboot complete.
We need to move the payload.
And I've spoken to a lot of people over the years. People that have climbed their way out of bronze and silver. And universally, the reason why they've climbed is because they've taken responsibility for their own skill and worked on improving it. And that's why they've climbed. Every single time. That's the reason. Because that's how you do it, right? It may be cliche to say you need to get good, but it's the truth. If you want to raise your rank, you have to get good. You can't wait for other people to get good for you. That's never gonna work. I may modify the thing that crops up when people are mentioning banned. Just to clarify that I have been unbanned.
Victory.
Put it in the title. Nah, that ruins my title. And still, people don't read. It's one of the fundamental things about humans. They don't read. No matter how glaringly obvious you make things, some people just don't read. In the chat rules, for example, I've put, please read the FAQ before asking any questions. And yet, time and again, I get questions from people that I've answered in the FAQ that I've told people to read. So... I should probably put the unbanned thing in the FAQ as well now. Probably worth doing.
Now traveling to Busan. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
You're just copy pasting questions from my FAQ. At least someone's reading it.
Victor.
I will strike our enemies where they do not expect. Get in here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Marking the objective. Attack the objective. Marking the objective. Attack the objective.
We. That's what you say when you're going down a really short slide. We.
System reboot complete.
What I offer doesn't have widespread appeal. But nonetheless, it's what I offer, and some people like it. Your mum thinks there's a learning difficulty
Wrestle
now.
with Jeff, prepared for
Well,
death.
here's the thing. At least now people know, who've seen the results of that test, where your weaknesses lie. So that's helpful. Ow.
Play of the game.
Neural adaptation
Level up.
complete.
EMP activated. I'm on fire.
It's worth exploring. Because if you do have an official condition, that helps focus efforts to try and circumvent the problems and try to overcome them. Because if you know you have a certain condition, you know how to manage it better. If you don't know what to call it, it's difficult to know how to manage it.
Boosting up.
Homemade pizza. Ooh, nice. What have you got on it?
No one can hide on my sight.
Blech. Blech. Sploosh. Alright.
Activating the barrier. Barrier won't hold together.
I use my ult when it's appropriate to use my ult. At the moment, there's no one else around, really. I do anyway. Ooh, nice.
You all look like you needed some healing.
First round. 1.
Hello. Activating the barrier.
Score 1-0.
Online tests aren't reliable unless they're the official tests that you would take anyway.
Be right back. Enough waiting around.
Online tests are never a substitute for an actual real diagnosis. It can help you discover if there are some things that are worth investigating.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Yeah. I do get viewers that long-standing viewers. They've been here for a long time, right? They enjoy my content and want to keep watching it.
Mobility increased.
So it's good.
The objective is now active.
Do it! Oh wow.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Lifting off.
Well, Overwatch isn't the game I've played the most. Though it may be soon. It may be soon. I'm close to overtaking World of Warcraft. In my estimations, although there's no way of me finding out for sure,
Learning from that one.
I have about 18,000 hours of World of Warcraft time in total. For Overwatch, I'd say it's at least 17,000, so pretty close to overtaking that. Hey, Sia. So, although I've been long done with World of Warcraft, so there's no danger of me going back there. Every single expansion I played less of than the previous, except maybe Lich King. I think I might have played more Lich King than I did Burning Crusade. But that's only because I joined, I think, a few months into Burning Crusade. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, every time I went back to it, it just felt like more of the same. It was kind of... It was difficult because I think the only times that I stayed for long time periods were when I was playing with people I knew, or people I'd gotten to know. And every time I went back, all the people I'd known before had moved on, right? So it wasn't easy for me to stick around. And if a game needs other people to be fun, it's not worth playing.
Learning from that one.
For something like that, anyway. Because I can have fun with friends in any game. It doesn't have to be that one, right?
Be right back. I'm out taking the objective.
Why am I all copy pasting the same thing? Ow. Have I played Fortnite? Nope, not interested in that.
Yes. System reboot complete.
I'm on fire. Touch me and you'll get burned.
I did like the Shadowlands trailer though. That was a cool trailer.
Taking loss. Score.
I'm not a fan of the Battle Royale genre. Not really something that appeals to me. We. No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't think I've ever
Capture the objective.
played a game because it was popular.
No.
I choose my games based on their own merits, rather than what people are playing.
Ash, don't get caught.
What?
The objective is now active.
I need to get back in there.
Oh.
Changing position.
Ow. Well, the PS5 is a thing that exists.
Taking the objective.
That's my thoughts.
Mobility increased.
I don't really care. Not gonna buy one.
In case you were wondering.
Got my PC, that's good enough.
Enemies on my radar.
Thank you.
Besides, Rosie said she'll get one, so I won't have to anyway. We.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Regen up.
How'd that go? Remember when they said the PS4 could do 4K? One joke.
You're fully hit.
Ow.
EMP activated.
Wow. Soldier just ignored Escalor entirely.
Appreciate it.
paid the
That was a
price.
learning experience.
Victory.
Personality to
It's me.
I finish them off.
Pow, right in the kisser. I remember them promising 4K on PS4. It's certainly possible, Clapsy.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Lol.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Ahorita regreso. Translocating.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, ray tracing is still super early in its development cycle.
I'm out of here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Still a long way to go until it's just everywhere and good enough not to turn off.
Neural adaptation complete.
Because the hit you have to take to frame rate right now with ray tracing is substantial. Yeah, some 4K is actually 1440p upscaled, which is very deceptive.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
Guess they haven't had enough.
Ow.
System reboot complete.
The Switch isn't powerful enough for 4K. Remember, the Switch is just a modern day Game Boy, basically. It's just a powerful tablet. It's not really a console.
Moving on.
Ugh. Okay, hands up. You want to actually hit something right there? Might help.
Neural adaptation complete.
EMP activated.
With console games, you've got a very set hardware to work with, right? Very set hardware. So you know exactly what you've got to work with, which means you can make shortcuts and workarounds and obfuscations to try and cheat the system as much as possible in terms of squeezing out as much performance as you can out of the very set hardware you've been given.
Some pretty impressive cloud trials.
When you're developing for a PC, for example, you don't know what kind of hardware someone's going to have. So you have to cover all the bases to make sure everyone can run it. It makes it a more challenging prospect to optimize. A very common cheat game developers use for first-person shooter games is by just reducing the field of view. So instead of this, instead you get a much lower field of view. So you're cutting out a large portion of what you can see, so you have to render less. And that's something that they do on consoles a lot. Sometimes to pretty extreme degrees. I've heard of field of views as low as 65, which is often pretty nausea-inducing for many people. And then even then, some of them can't even do 60 FPS.
Welcome to Paris. Prepare
All right,
to
Kansa.
attack. Select your hero.
Didn't I invite Mindblow at one point? Gonna restart. Okay.
Personality synchronization.
It's everyone's favorite map.
Good to be back.
You know, Anna, there are procedures we could look into to repair your eyes. You're very kind. But I'm comfortable with who I am now. It's a good reminder.
I reckon if there are any changes going to be made to Paris, it may happen with Overwatch 2. They might do it sooner, but we'll find out, I suppose. Depends on how far away Overwatch 2 is. If it's not too far away, they'll probably do it with Overwatch 2. If not, they might do it sooner. Just push.
Enemy turret sighted.
All you need to do is kill the enemy and you're fine, you know? Just kill him. They can't kill you if you're dead. Oh no. The highest level you get a border change is 2,991.
Enemy turret.
Back online.
So about 8,000 levels ago. Oh yeah, you'll definitely die a lot if you're sacrificing a lot of defense for extra damage. But if you're good at dodging things, it's not too bad.
Stabilizing system core.
Enemy turret sighted.
Taking the objective. A little help would be appreciated.
Little hail.
I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective
Sometimes a little patience is called for. Changing position.
Well, a health pack was nullified. Lol. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, thanks for stopping by, Zach. That would entirely depend on whether I actually play it or not.
Learning from
Enemy
that one.
turret over there.
Heroes never die.
That's good, Lucas. Have you found something else that you enjoy? Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Taking the objective.
Enemy turret sighted.
If they can't even get people to pay for it, is it worth playing?
Storing health system.
Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm taking the objective. Get over here.
That Doomfist seems to like dying.
Is fully charged. Get in there.
kill.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Torpor.
Victory.
Mind the beard.
Play of the game.
That's true, Lucas. That's true.
I've got you in my sights. I could do this with
Ah.
I love the smell of pulse munitions.
Yeah. Does the Epic Game Store have a shopping basket yet? No? Okay. They should probably get on that, shouldn't they? I mean, it's basic stuff, right? A shopping cart. Basic stuff. Oh, they added in a wish list? Wow.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Yeah, there's too many services. Too many. It's just... Only 9 hours left to get Echo caught up. Excellent. Yeah. Good, I haven't accidentally played any quick play. Good.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
I've always said you should get your head examined.
Open beta.
I have big plans for you.
Keep to the plan.
Yeah, I'm done with quick play until at least Overwatch 2. And that's if I decide in Overwatch 2 to do more quick play. To get all those other heroes up that end up being added.
Quite the boost.
I might not do that. I might say screw it. I'm sticking to PvE. We'll see.
1. Attackers incoming.
No idea, Consa.
The payload.
Could be any amount. Up to the maximum number of hours in a year. Whee! You missed me. That wasn't a great shot. Who disbanded me? From what? Goodbye.
Goodbye.
There's some heals. 10 HP. Oh. Oh, big rip. Didn't get any healing.
Learning from
Greetings,
that one.
Walrus. You know?
Boosting up.
Woo! Okay.
Learning from that one.
Overloading.
That was a bit like an Enderman noise, wasn't it? They make scary noises.
Taking off. Internal circuitry.
Setting out the welcome mat.
I need to get back in there.
Reached the checkpoint.
What does that even mean?
Beacon intake.
Focus my target.
Oh no. Dun, 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 dun. Did you accidentally unfollow at some point?
Neural adaptation complete.
Well, thanks for noticing. You must have been followed at some point there, right? Ba, 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 ba. Is that test you took an online test? Let's see. I do it myself.
Thank you.
back in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Okay. But geez, sure, I can tell you. Ow.
EMP activated. Mercy on
Canadians. I may end up moving to Canada. It's better than America, let's face it. I'm a piggy, I'm a piggy, I'm a piggy, I'm a piggy, I'm a piggy. Ah, no. I'm not a piggy anymore. I know, Walrus. What you meant like that. I don't see why it has to affect you though, subject. There's lots of idiots that live where I live. And that doesn't really affect me. They can feel free to be idiots, whether I live here or not. Reminds me once when I was working in a store. I was talking to a woman and her husband, and for some reason the conversation turned to where people are from, and she asked where I was from, and I told her I was from the same place she was from, which was, you know, this town. And she said, "Oh, why don't you sound like me then?" And I said, "Yep, because I'm not a woman." And her husband found that very funny, but she didn't really get it. Because she had a very local accent and I don't. That was probably about at least 5 or 6 years ago, I'd say. Do you want to play in the group with us? Schwartzy? Was your account banned justifiably or not? You can send me a friend request if you haven't done already. And then you can play with us. When I was doing roll queue and I was getting the credits for doing roll queue, I was earning currency about twice as fast, which was very nice.
Select your hero.
It might be more than twice as fast. I mean 2.5 to 3 times as fast. But it was good. It was really good. I got a lot of credits doing that.
Personality synchronization.
I can't do that anymore.
100%. Good to be back.
Attack commences in
Greetings.
30 seconds.
Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hey there.
Don't just stand around. Do something.
So, I've probably got about 6 or 7 weeks to go until I've got 1 million credits. Which isn't too bad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence.
I did try G Fuel for a while, didn't do anything for me. Tasted good, but it was an unnecessary expense. Oh, that bug still exists. Okay. I'll have to send you a request then. Post your battle tag and I'll send you one. Oops, I missed. Oh, I'm going up on the left. Isn't it expensive? I think, if I remember correctly, the last time I bought it, it was about £30 for 2 months supply, I think. Something like that. You didn't finish! Okay, there we go.
I am on fire. I will lead us.
That wasn't too bad.
Hi.
I mean, I think it was something like, maybe it was 1 month supply. I don't remember. I can probably find out easily enough. Let's see.
I need to get back in there.
So, yeah, it's about £1 per serving.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Which isn't too bad. But since it is a named brand, it costs more. You can get the same sort of thing for half the price if you don't do G Fuel. You do like an off-brand one. For example, there's one here that is 40 servings and it's £22 instead of almost £40, so
Flight routine activated.
almost half the price for this. It's essentially the same kind of thing. And that one's cola flavour. Quite nice. No added sugar. It doesn't say no sugar though, it says no added sugar. And there's no pictures of its nutritional label either. Suspicious. Ah, ZX, hello. I'll add you soon. Schwartzy. Let's do it now. Cool.
Neural adaptation complete.
Let's keep this moving.
Understood.
big rip.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Yeah, it's got caffeine in it.
Fire! Everyone follow me!
Under 15 calories per serving. Yeah, but how much caffeine does it have?
Executing flight maneuvers.
EMP activated.
Wow! Alright, calm down, Myra. It's only death. So how old are you today then, Konza?
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Woo!
Reverting personnel.
16. Okay. It's pretty good.
Play of the game. Double kill. Now arriving at Ilios. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Who called you cancer? The captions said that, but I didn't.
Level up.
Personality synchronization 100%. Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary.
You doing anything special for your birthday, Konza? Konza!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
What are you doing? That's it. Just playing Ark. What about the health pack?
Moving up.
Oh.
Executing flight maneuvers.
No.
Took a second.
Ooh, nice. Ow. Chalky milk, nice.
Neural adaptation complete. Moving up.
What are you gonna do about it, G? I've still got some water. Plenty.
Flight routine activated.
Why would you want to? What was...
Would be appreciated. Double, triple.
It's notoriously difficult to milk a cat.
Freeze! Don't move. I need to get back in there.
And they have a lot of nipples. When did I get unbanned? Thursday night.
Changing position.
Only 48 hours or so after I got banned in the first place. Next target!
Stabilizing the system
You could always Google it. How many nipples does a cat have? Maybe an even number like 8 or 10 or something. 8 nipples. Yeah. What they banned me for? Playing too much, by the looks of it.
Adaptive circuits
By the looks of it.
Diva.
Straight nips. Okay. Oh no. I was playing too much, so they forced me to take a break for 2 days.
Flight routine activated. That's my target.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even that much. It was about my usual amount. Maybe a little more because of double XP. That was it.
Best round lost.
It's possible the double XP confused their system. It's like,
Score.
how's he leveling this much? Suspicious!
Are you sure life isn't a game, Soldier 76?
Oh, this reflection is weird. Weird. Look at this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boosting up.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Jalla.
Bum, bum. No, no, no. Shooting, mate. Rude.
Regeneration
The
complete.
objective is
Switching
now
back. Jalla. Boosting up.
I received a message from my work yesterday. I might actually be going back at the beginning of July. That's good, because I'm finishing off my echo time tomorrow. I'm curious as to how the
That was a learning experience.
I'm securing the objective. Anyone will
infection rates have changed recently in this country because we started opening things back up again. Even before we have any ways of properly mitigating it.
Moira by your side.
What is that? Ah, geez, not again.
Bring them on.
I've sighted the enemy.
I need to get back in there. Lifting off.
Hello, Basil boy.
Adjusting angle of
I'm not hiding if they can see me. Might as well be out there. Killing things.
focus with me. Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Goodbye. Let's see now. Ooh, Brazil is closing in on 1 million cases
Boosting up.
because their leader is more of an idiot than Trump. And that takes some doing.
Moving up.
Regenerating your cellular structure.
That's called anarchy, Konza. Just killing the government because you don't like it.
Stabilizing system core.
That's not a good. That's not a good system. Yeah, but they're the head of the government. They control the system, so they're not going to go to prison because they have the control.
2-1. Score 1-1.
UK is number 5 in total cases.
It is not my preference to see matters personally, but I will see them done.
Let's see, how have cases changed recently? Ooh, rather sideways. Might be a bit of a rebound. Guess we'll find out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Are you having a bored day, are you, Clapsy? Oh, jeez. Been a bored month.
Touch from afar. The objective is
Back online.
An ominous portent.
Let's see, Slovenia. Oh, very flat. Why did that suddenly go down? That's suspicious.
Changing position.
I'm claiming this objective.
The number of active cases went from 1,089 on May 17th to 27 on May 18th. What happened there? Did they just delete loads of people?
Adjusting angle of attack.
Suspicious. Just kill all the infected. Problem solved. Bye.
Goodbye. Stabilizing system core.
What are you sending me? That's a really, really small image. Why are you sending me that? Send me a bigger image if you're gonna send me an image. It's really small, dude. Did you just copy the thumbnail rather than the actual image?
I will not be denied.
That's probably what you did there.
Not good.
Wow. Just Farah's head just rolling around.
Tactical visor activated.
Victory.
Yeah, that's still small. But I've seen that before, I think.
Play of the game.
I think at the only TwitchCon I went to, the one in Berlin, they had a stand there for that. What? You're the one sending me tiny images. Yeah, I was banned for about 48 hours. But they sorted it out. Hello there. This is Dennis. Oh, what's in the box? What have you sent me? Is it loud?
I'm Linus from Linus Tech Tips, and I'll be talking about some of the ways living room gaming is better than ever. With a Samsung
Traveling
QLED
to
TV, not only can you see
Volskaya
more
Industries.
than ever before,
Prepare your
but at
defenses.
4K resolution with sizes of up
Select
to
your
82
hero.
inches, the image clarity is unbelievable.
So you sent me a photo of it that looks worse than the first one you sent me, even though it's bigger. Alright, cool, thanks.
Personality synchronization 100%.
Attackers
To be back.
incoming in 30 seconds.
Boosting
Hey.
up. Keep to the
Yoda.
plan. But be ready to adapt if necessary.
What is that? Roblox or something?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. See you later. Defend objective A.
Oh yeah, I can invite you. Wow.
Learning from that one.
Did you just write a rude word in my chat? How naughty. Oh, I need to take a break after this one. Alright.
That was a learning experience. Taking off.
Oh no. Ooh.
Objective lost.
Learning from
Defense point.
Oops. Objective B.
No one can hide from my sight.
kill confirmed.
Yeah, got it. No, I'm on fire. No. Yeah, there's space in my group. I do have Brack after this one though. Brack.
Learning experience.
But yeah, it won't be too long. At least you don't mind waiting during my break. They're not releasing Overwatch 2 today, don't be silly. Maybe they're releasing something even better. The profile icon filtering feature.
That was a learning experience.
That Jeff promised us. And there was some that reminded me. He promised something else that we still haven't seen at all. That new social feature. That they never told us what it was. They haven't released that either. They delayed it and then never said anything ever again about it.
Hey. Hola.
Back online.
He promised that before the replay feature was a thing. And the replay feature isn't the social feature he was talking about. That's not a social feature.
Play of the game.
Indeed, it did. It did come out before the Watch 2 announcement. Yeah, I'm gonna open my loot box and then I'll go on break and then we'll do some more. Hold on. Just remembered something I keep forgetting. Change your icon. This one, there we go. Memes. Alright. BRB. Oh, who left? Okay. Guess we'll go with this crew. Yes, I have returned.
Traveling to new line. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Nice spelling. Currently I'm playing Quick Play Classic. And in a couple of days I'll be doing more Mystery Heroes until Overwatch 2
To be back.
is a thing that I can play on my stream. That didn't answer the question that he asked, Consa. Didn't ask any of that.
Find another area.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
Executing flight maneuver.
Hear me, baby. Ah, rip. Almost got him. Who is the most played hero in Overwatch? In general, either Genji or Mercy.
I need to get back
Those
in
two
there.
have fairly similar overall playtimes,
Moving up.
if I remember correctly. From the last time I heard about that. But they are the two most popular heroes in the game. That was probably a couple of years ago I heard about that though, that may have changed. But Genji is definitely still very popular. Mercy maybe slightly less so than she used to be, I don't know.
System reboot complete.
The least played hero varies a lot more than the most played heroes.
Adjusting angle of attack. Targets down.
Oh! And you have to bear in mind, that's rude. The newest heroes will have the least playtime overall because they're the newest heroes. So Echo is going to have very, very
Objective A captured.
much lower
Escort the payload.
playtime than a hero that's been here since the beginning, like Mercy or Genji.
Changing position.
I've got you in my sights.
Adaptive circuits engaged. D-bomb. Taking out.
He just needs a punch. Punch him.
Neural adaptation complete.
Hi, lagging so much. What the heck? I'm Dave.
Someone help me move this thing.
Finish them off.
Echo. Oh no! What's with the spinning? While spinning.
Flight routine activated.
Flight routine activated. Yay!
This moment.
We have to get this thing moving again. Back in my day, we have
Yay!
delivered already.
Boosting up.
Philip!
Thanks for the follow, dude.
Back online. Lifting off.
Oh, I hurt myself. Knock, knock. Wow. Not whale. Captions.
Form up on the payload.
Neural adaptation complete. Moving up.
Greetings.
Hey there.
Stop that. Ooh. Eliminated Bob. Not finding Echo so far. Well, she's between Doomfist and Genji in the damage section of the Hero Select menu, so it's pretty easy to find her.
Taking off. Adaptive circuits engaged.
Excuse me, I'm not done with my ult yet. How rude. No.
I need to get back in there.
I'm ready to unleash my primal rage.
Rival Rage. No. Okay, good.
Victory. Play of the game.
Can't invite you if you're not online. Oh, there you go. Well, most areas are more fun when you don't have to worry about your health all the time. Back from the party.
Personnel.
Nice. No, I have no idea what happened exactly. The most information I got from them was that they were
Piece of cake.
Oh, thanks for the Twitch sub. Koimitsu. Thank you. The most information I got from them was that they were experimenting with trying to detect players who were playing without playing, right? Playing the game too much using automated software. And my account got flagged as a result of them trying to do that. I don't know why my account got flagged. I haven't had any further information from them despite asking for it. Unless they sent me something and I didn't notice.
Where they do not expect.
Alright.
Hello there.
Nope. I sent a question on Friday and haven't received a response as to what kind of software it was. I'm guessing they just don't know.
I choose you.
No.
We may never know. Ah, from the last round. Nice.
Flight routine activated.
Welcome. If I really wanted to find out, I could find out by sending them an information request in a way where they have to comply within 30 days. But I'm not too bothered. I got my account back. Doesn't really matter. If what they tell me is true, they've improved their system to stop that kind of thing happening again. Or at least they'll do their best to try. So, that's good enough. As long as they're trying to make things better, it's fine. And if it does happen again, I'll go directly to the source. Say, hey, what's going on? Hopefully it'll get fixed faster. The second time, if it does happen again.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat.
Although I am technically employed, I haven't been working for months because of the pandemic. But once that's over, which may be as soon as next month, in terms of me going back to work, then I can resume my work. It wasn't much, it was just a part-time morning job. Paid the bills. Still does, because of the furlough scheme. I'm still employed even though I'm not working. I'm still getting paid, which is nice. Not as much as I would otherwise, but still enough.
Changing position.
So follows.
Let the dragon consume you.
Adjusting angle. Saving the blade for analysis.
Okay, good.
Team kill.
Step into the ring.
Yeah, I don't know if I do go back to work next month. I don't know what the rules are going to be. Am I going to have to wear a mask? I don't like the idea of wearing a mask. Don't like it. I don't like things close to my face like this. Don't like it. Don't like it.
Best round lost.
Let the dragon consume you.
Score.
It's raining again. I think it's raining again.
1.
It's raining again.
To kill.
Wanna get the washing
Group up here. Doofus, you are mistaken. Only with order can humanity evolve.
I don't know whether it's possible to order a custom mask. I bet that could be interesting.
3, 2, 1. Round.
Getting a bit rumbly now as well.
Uh,
Hello.
Moving up.
might look into that, see if I can get some custom mask with my logo on it. That'd be cool. Might go with the simple one, the Grove logo. So it's less objectionable. Potentially objectionable anyway.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Beauty can be found wherever.
And I still have 2 to 3 weeks until I need to go back to work. Oh. I wonder if the frequency of people generally wearing face masks will go up after this pandemic is over. It'd be interesting because in some Asian countries it's normal for people to wear masks. Especially in places like China where the air quality is real bad.
This will protect us.
The dragon rages within me.
Yeah, I was banned and I'm not. They fixed it.
Kill confirmed.
Perform your function.
Taking off.
Reality bends to my will.
Flight routine activated.
Overtime. Round 2.
Incoming. Nice. Right away.
Let's see.
Hello.
Score 1 to 1.
Anzo, you should consider
Anzo.
joining us.
Anzo.
I
little to gain from such an arrangement.
Oh my.
I will find my own.
That.
Lifting off.
How's that for fireworks?
Yeah. May already has some skins in Heroes of the Storm. Oh, because it was warm. May looks weird in Heroes of the Storm. Doesn't quite look like herself.
Taking off.
Oh no.
System reboot complete.
Yeah.
I'll capture this
Moving up.
objective myself if I have to. Still coming at you.
Going free.
Step right.
Oh no.
The point is mine.
That was a learning experience.
Okay.
This calls for a celebration.
This gold.
Target destroyed.
Gotcha. Oh no. I look at my account back.
The objective is
They unbanned me
System reboot complete.
because they made a mistake.
Moving up. Targets locked and eliminated.
No teleporter. Oh, I was gonna dupe him. But he's already dead.
Going free.
That doesn't answer any his question either, Concept. None of those do.
I need to get back in there.
That's fair enough. Let the dragon eat your face. Let the dragon eat your face. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, Concept gets a bit annoyed with all the people asking the exact same question. Yeah, she's fun. Although, tomorrow will be the last day I'm playing exclusively Echo. Because she'll be fully caught up. But at some point tomorrow, if you look here, I've only got 8 more hours to do on Echo for her to be fully caught up, which is nice. Group play is already done. She's already where she should be there. So yeah, not too bad. Hey Sam. Oops. Oops. Hold up. So at the moment, what I'm doing, catching Echo up, which will be done at some point tomorrow, and then I'll just play quick Mystery Heroes until I can play Overwatch 2 on the stream.
Traveling to Horizon Luna. Prepare your defenses.
And if I at some point learn when Overwatch 2 will be the sky is angry at me. Once I learn how long it'll be until Overwatch 2 is playable on my stream, I then may arrange to restore the All Modes Rainbow before it is playable.
I'm guessing there's no chance we can take care of this quietly, is there? Be right back.
If you're on mobile, you should be able to look in the information section. And that should have all my panels in there. Oh, I need to update my schedule. Need to update my schedule on the Twitch. Because it's out of date now. Let's have a look.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Where is it?
Defend objective A.
I don't remember.
Such potential.
Sniper! I keep my head down.
Schedule.
Maximum power.
Yeah, it's here. I just edit the game on each of these and that'll change. Oh.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Maximum power.
System reboot complete.
Just editing my schedule.
Taking off.
Time to let off some steam.
I don't have an SR. What was that first attempt there, G? RTAKM. Yep. Oh, alright.
Maximum power.
Oh, it's really chucking it down now. All the water from the sky. All of it. There we go. Hey, it's hello!
Moving up.
Ahoy, matey! Sniper!
See that which is unseen.
Hide for secret.
It must be fairly close to level 20 now, yeah? Moderately. Moderately close. At the moment, I'm going for 7 levels a day, which is easy enough.
60 seconds.
I'm usually done shortly after I finish my stream.
It's high noon.
That was a learning experience.
Farewell. Simple, no.
No.
Changing position. Objective lost.
What? Oh, not quite.
No.
No? Yes.
No.
Affirmative.
EMP activated.
Yes.
Let the dragon consume you.
Yes.
Lifting off.
Para reporting.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Yes. Affirmative. Yes. No. Affirmative.
Wow. Why are you so rude to Tor?
Going free.
Just flew up.
Yes. Affirmative. Yes.
I'm a not a pilot.
Affirmative. Negative. Yes.
I'm a not a pirate. Yep.
Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative.
Current detected.
No. Ruined.
60 seconds.
Regeneration complete.
Spam.
Switching back to combat mode. Thank you. Go! Go!
Hey! 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 Nope. Nope, nothing after Diamond. Diamond will be the highest border available until Overwatch 2, and then the highest border available will be the one you get at level 1 in Overwatch 2. So, fun times. Don't do comp at all. Nope, not anymore.
Victory.
Well, Jeff has told us there won't be any kind of border system in Overwatch 2. They're replacing it with a different system. Which is fine by me, since the border system is fundamentally flawed. So it'd be nice to have something that isn't. I wonder how blowy it is across the North Atlantic. Oh, no major storms in the Atlantic right now. Or the East Pacific, or the Central Pacific, right? Let's have a look at the storm front. Oh wow. There's actually very little at all.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
I'm curious.
Defenses. Select your hero.
There's a little bit of a swirl in the Atlantic right now, but it's very, very tame. Alright.
Personality synchronization 100%.
Numerica is broken. In what way?
I don't like this standing around.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I have big plans for you.
Someone called the ambulance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Are you quite done?
Are you quite done?
Focus on the objective. Minimize errors. Jalla.
Triple kill.
Clearing the way.
I'm guessing that they just don't want to live. They don't want to live. They're like, no, this is fine being dead. Widowmaker is probably one of the most powerful damage characters out there if you have perfect aim. And that's what it comes down to. Widowmaker comes down to your mechanical aim. And your abilities to position yourself properly around the map. Know when to push, know when to go back. Know where to stand. Positioning is, of course, always super important, no matter which hero you play, but with the Widow it comes down to mechanical aim above all else. I don't know of any other hero that can, without the use of their ultimate, do 300 damage per shot of their primary fire. That's pretty powerful. 70 limbs, that's nice.
Increased. Stop the payload.
Let me get you patched up.
Not only is it 300 damage for a single shot, it's across the map instantly as well. That is pretty powerful, but it depends entirely on the player's aim.
Back online.
You have to be good at aiming. Hanzo does 250.
Damage systems increased.
250 damage for a headshot. Scatter. Yeah, that's been gone for a long time. Long time.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Cool.
Personality verification complete.
Well, that's very sudden, Mars. Oh dear me.
That was a learning experience.
I don't know if I come. I don't like it. It's not my kind of game mode. Too serious.
No one can hide from my sight.
I mean, sorry, I woke up. I was banned. I appealed the ban. They denied my ban. Blame contacted me. He said, "You're still banned." I said, "Yeah." And then he put me in contact with the community manager, who I conversed with. And then later on, I think the same day, or it was the next day. It was the next day. Yeah. Day 1 I appealed it. Day 2 they denied the appeal. Blame helped me contact the community manager, talked with the community manager. The community manager said he'd look into it. Blame later that day made a video on me being banned, and only a few minutes after he released that video, the same community manager contacted me and said they were looking into it. And then later on, the community lead for Blizzard contacted me and also said they were looking into it. So, and then overnight, that night, I got unbanned.
Moira by your side.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat.
Yeah, I said I don't play comp. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to ban me. I didn't cheat. I didn't use any kind of cheating software or automated software or anything. And they know that now. So...
My ultimate is ready.
Back online.
Piece of cake.
Oh, thanks, Maras, for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. I appreciate your support. With your free sub with Twitch Prime. Yes.
Get that primed and ready.
Rather rumbly out there.
Yep. Uh-huh.
No one got to get on my side.
Hey, Bob.
Surrender to my will. Heroes never die.
Why are you freaking out, Clupsy? You're getting worked up over nothing.
Hello there. Damage systems increased.
Yeah, but nothing. Nothing at all.
Healing stream engaged. Guinea pigs.
Cover me.
People cannot read my FAQ that I've asked them to read if they want, and ask them in chat. It's fine. I have that right.
Repairing internal circuitry. Focus my target.
Oh, this is Paladins.
Will not be denied.
Repairing the damage.
I wonder how many people are watching Paladins right now on Twitch. Should we find out?
Right done.
I'm curious. Probably barely anyone. Paladins.
60 seconds remaining.
Let's see. 859. Yeah, barely anyone.
No one can hide from my sight.
Wow, that's even worse than I thought.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Flame routine activated.
Don't tell people to shut up. I'll just turn you out.
10 seconds.
I asked you not to be rude before and you keep being rude. I prefer you not to be rude.
Victory. Play of the game. Double.
Oh. Is the power cable a bit loose there, Clapsy? Ooh, level up.
Level up.
Loot the box. No, Konza won't get VIP if he keeps behaving like that. Oh, it's a rainbow box. Oh, no, it's not. It's slightly better than a rainbow box, because instead of a common, I got a rare. Hey, I'm getting closer to 1 million credits. Only about 330 levels to go. So, probably about 6 or 7 weeks. Then I should be there.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
The world decided it didn't need Overwatch.
Attack commences.
Yeah, well, it's because of chat activity, Clapsy. You've been a lot more active in chat than G has, so you've got a lot more in terms of levels.
But at what cost?
Someone wham the colbulance.
Are you
Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
piece of cake? Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
I have taken
Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, just say, please read the FAQ before asking questions.
That was a learning experience.
Just reinforce it.
Piece of cake.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
Piece of cake. 9.
Greetings.
Go and sit down.
Be nice instead of nasty. It's a step in the right direction.
No.
Thank you.
And they say chivalry.
Thank you.
So if you're gonna copy paste anything, copy paste that. No, not like that, Clapsy.
I almost feel something.
That's rude.
Changing position.
Hello there. I am personally seen to the payload.
Incoming.
No, don't say if you're blind.
Restoring health systems. We're making progress.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense, Clapsy. If their eyes are not functioning correctly, how are they going to read the FAQ? Is this pre-recorded or is he unbanned? I haven't put anything about the banning in my FAQ yet. I'll need to do that later.
Now I feel alive.
No, I feel
Adjusting angle
alive.
of attack.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Heroes never die.
The dragon
No one
reach.
can.
Play of the game.
I'll have to go into my channel, edit the panels, put the thing in the FAQ about the ban. Right, good. Let's see. Q. I heard you got banned. What happened? Answer. Yes. There we go, perfect.
Now entering the temple. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Someone called the
There we go. I've put more of an answer than yes.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Hello there.
Your nose is bleeding. It's all that rage. Burst a blood vessel.
Mobility increased.
Thanks, Slizzard.
Focus on the objective. Minimize errors. Adapt to changing back.
Charlie!
And visualize. Changing position.
Where?
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Someone call for
Oh,
capturing
nice.
the objective. Additional support would be
Capture the
appreciated.
objective.
Beginning objective transfer.
Charlie's it! Kill him.
Capturing the objective.
Eliminated Cinderella.
This is not your time.
Someone called the Wendy.
Didn't look like Cinderella to me.
And on fire.
Commence attack on objective.
Boosting up.
Defense into offense. No one can hide from my sight.
Why is that not a good answer, Clapsy?
Learning from that one.
That's fairly brief. It tells people what they want to know.
Heroes never
I am
die.
taking the objective.
Thanks.
Rather succinctly. No, that's not an answer, Dave. It's not an acceptable answer. It doesn't answer anything. Yeah, that should be fine, Conser, if you want to do it that way. Lol. They're just sticking their face in your reticule. Okay, might not. It has a leveling system. I haven't said that, Konza. I haven't said that. Doing bad decisions.
Welcome to Junkertown. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Destroying big dinosaurs. Doing best drugs.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
What?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Adjusting angle of attack.
I always thought you would understand better than most the duality of human existence.
I am at peace with it. I suspect you will be forever myself.
Oh no.
Back online.
Lol.
Lifting off. Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Jalla.
Jala. Why are you writing a rude word in my chat?
Enemy sniper detected. Adjusting angle of attack. Locking on. I finished them off.
Oh yeah.
Complete. Switching back to combat mode.
What? Captions is having troubles. It always has troubles. No, this is Paladins. Die. Oh.
Ability increased. Adaptive circuits engaged. Winston.
Got him. Dead Mercy. Ooh. Okay.
60 seconds. That was a learning experience.
No one can hide from my sight.
Are you sure about that? We do. You know, Run Escape has a leveling system. And not just one, but many. Many leveling systems. Ah!
Neural adaptation complete.
Yeah, Run Escape.
Kill confirmed.
I saw a flash. Ah! And there's the rumble.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat.
Kaboom! Do you know what that is? Lightning? It's a single atom being ripped apart by static electricity. That's just a single atom being ripped apart. Causes that much light and sound.
That was a learning experience.
So imagine if you ripped apart the atoms of a whole person. Like that. Oh, another flash.
Big one. Doing his ears went back. He sat on the windowsill.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, what's happening?
It's not good unless it's right overhead. She's already gone back downstairs. You count how long between the flash and the sound. And then you do the multiplication based on how fast the speed of sound is. Or altitude. In general, sound will travel, I think, about 3 kilometers a second. I think. Something like that. Or is it 1 kilometer every 3 seconds? I don't remember. Have to look it up. It might be 1 to 1, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Another bit of a rumble. Let's see, speed of sound.
Baptiste here.
And not the song. Yeah, so it's about 1 kilometer every 3 seconds. Because the speed of sound is roughly 1/3 of a kilometer per second. So if it takes 3 seconds to reach you, it's about 1 kilometer away. If it's 6, it's 2 kilometers. Right? Every 3 seconds is 1 kilometer, yeah. So I think the storm is about maybe 1 kilometer or 2 away. The speed of sound does vary depending on your altitude as well. The higher your altitude, the longer it'll take to travel. It's got less molecules to transmit the wave of sound. Right. The more solid an object, the faster sound can move through it. The sound is just a kinetic wave.
Play of the game.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
It's G of the game again. So why are you doing Widow? Widow is really far down on the rainbow. What are you doing? So what's your goal right now? Are you still doing the rainbow, or have you given up on that? Or is Widow too much in the way and you just want to get her out of the way by putting it at the top? Right. But you could just sort of bump the other hours up instead of just shoving Widow at the top. So you got more room. Alright.
Now traveling to Busan. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Would Roadhog go between Handsome and Bastion? No.
Good to be back.
No, I think I've tried that before and it's worse. Worse. Good. Let's see. Let the meat kick. Let the meat kick. Is Onyx.
Walk it off.
Feels great, thanks.
The objective is now active.
Barrier's about to break.
I need to get back in there.
Ooh, another flash. Quite a few strikes today. Don't usually get thunderstorms like this here. Ooh! That was a loud one. No, my internet will be fine. It's cable, not satellite. Oh, it's raining pretty hard now. Oh. These are such a rarity, these kind of storms. Unfortunately, you only get super good thunderstorms in tropical climates, and I don't want to live in a tropical climate. It's too hot.
I'm taking the objective. Wondering where everyone else is.
Oh wow, can you hear the rain? It's really quite loud now. Now my PC and everything attached to it is all behind a surge protector, so it'll be fine.
Lifting off.
Oh, the pollen count was going to be low today anyway, and I haven't really suffered today much. Only sneezed a few times.
First round lost. Score 0-1.
Yeah, there's always a chance that the power might go out.
How are you feeling,
I don't fear. That's the point, isn't it?
How'd you get the rainbow in playtime? By manipulating your playtime in Heroes until it's arranged in the way you want it.
Ooh, yeah, baby. Come on.
1. Capture the objective.
Ahlan?
Whoa. If you go to playoverwatch.com/search, type in my name, click on that, you can see my quick play times down to minutes and seconds. And that will show you how I did it, basically. Although the colours on the website are different to the colours in the game, which is annoying.
Activating the barrier.
That was a learning experience.
We're talking about my playtime in my profile. So I should reach 10,000 hours in my career profile overall. At around about the same time that I hit 1 million credits. They should happen fairly close to each other. Be nice if they happened on the same day. That'd be neat. How did I get my account back? Blizzard undid the ban. Because it was a mistake.
No one can hide from my sight.
A mistake. They never meant to ban my account. Whee! Oh no, I got sucked. No, Bastion is not who I'm working on right now.
Neural adaptation complete.
Yeah, going from bottom to top is the optimal strategy because that means that even if you play a bit too much on a hero, they're still in the right position. If you do it from top to bottom, you can mess it up much easier. Ooh, got him. Because tomorrow I'll finish Echo Time, and then all my play times will be fairly equal. And then I'll just play Mystery Heroes.
Personality, Echo Online.
No, not necessarily, Kunza. If Overwatch 2 is still unavailable to be streamed by the time I hit 333 on everyone, and I'll just keep going.
That was a learning experience.
Just keep going. It is quite rumbly, yes. It's quite unusual, really. It's usually one or two at most. Not dozens. Yeah.
No one can hide from my sight.
Mei is my favorite hero. Yeah, it'll all dry up eventually. I'll have a good thunderstorm. very wet. Very wet. At least the wind isn't blowing in my direction, so loads of rain comes in the window. I've had that before. I have to close it.
Traveling to Dorado. Prepare to
Don't want my computer to get wet.
select your hero.
That wouldn't end well. I don't know, Superboy. I don't know.
Personality synchronization 100%.
Probably just a variety. A variety of things.
¿Qué onda?
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
All right. Game face on.
30 levels in 2 months. Keck. That'll take me less than a week.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences.
Hey, Bear.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Oh. Water's sloshing about a bit more now. Let me close my window. The windowsill has a cover on it.
Back online.
Oh. If I suddenly stop streaming, it's because my computer got wet. If you're on PC, it's in the panels below my stream. If you're on mobile, it'll be in the info section.
No one can hide from my sight.
Or about. It's either called about or info or something like that. It'll be there somewhere.
Payload moving forward.
Twitch changed things so often it's hard to keep up. Why? Why does it sound like Mercy has shoes on when she doesn't? Worst character against Echo? Do you mean the one that's has the hardest time killing her, or the one that has the easiest time killing her? Which do you mean? Easiest time killing her. Could be Widow or something. Because she is quite vulnerable in the air, just like Pharah.
No one can hide from my sight.
Some of the tanks can be quite difficult to kill for Echo as well. They have so much health. Although her beam does do a lot of damage. Really depends. how good you are at Echo. Oh no. Would Ash be better than McCree? Possibly. There's a Bob. Difficult for Echo to deal with Bob quickly, even with, because he has just huge amounts of health. Whoa.
60 seconds remaining. Neural adaptation complete. Taking off. Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Oh jeez, this isn't going very well, is it? The payload stopped.
Restoring health system. Adjusting angle of attack.
Meow.
10 seconds.
We're running out of time. Should we try something different? Taking off.
Defeat.
Oh no.
Play of the game.
Rocket barrage incoming.
If you live in the European Union, Dersimi, use the powers of the GDPR in order to get the information about your ban. Ask Blizzard to look into the details of your ban under the GDPR regulations, because they have to comply with those kind of requests. And in the process of finding you all the details about your ban, they may find out it was done in error. If you can make them look at it with a real person,
Now enter.
they could find out it was an error. But make sure it was an error.
Select your hero.
Because they could find out that, no, you actually did deserve a ban. And then you'll just be humiliated. I think the European Union was worth staying in. But nope. That's not what the country voted for.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
All systems operational. Evac, ready for combat. Understood.
There is technically a maximum level, but it's so high
30 seconds.
that no one would ever reach it. That's not the route I went down because I'm well known within the community. And managed to get their attention. So they sorted it out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But if you are a member of the European Union, you have the power to demand any company that serves the European Union, so Activision Blizzard included, to share any personal details they have on you. Any. And that will include the details of your ban. So try and get those from them. It's called the General Data Protection Regulation or something. GDPR. You have rights. Data protection rights. And you can use them to get the data you need.
Repairing internal system. That's not ideal.
Do some research. You should be able to find out how to use that to your benefit. Make sure you're mentioning that you are requesting information under the GDPR Act, because it's a powerful piece of legislation. A company that does not comply with GDPR regulations can face a fine of up to 20 million euros or up to 4% of their annual revenue. So it's a hefty fine if they don't comply.
That was a learning experience.
But make sure you're specific with your request. Make it easy for them to find the data that you're asking for.
Get in there. Upgrade detected. What's your
Yeah, I'm nearly done with Echo. I'll be done with Echo tomorrow. And then I'll be back to Mystery Heroes. There's no maxing out hours now. I've got all my characters to the same kind of playtime except for Echo, who I will get there tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow. Quick Play Classic is tracked in Quick Play Classic, so it counts as its own mode, while still counting for all modes. So when people are talking about me maxing out the hours, they're talking about me getting the hours to the same as all the others.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
There is no max.
Ability increased.
There is no maximum time. I've just got 304 hours on most heroes. I'm getting Echo to 304 hours, and then I'll play Mystery Heroes as much as I like. Right. Me maxing out just means I'm getting the hero caught up with the rest of the heroes. That's it. That's all it means. There is no max. Okay, Gonza.
I need to get back in there. Taking off. Lifting off. My target. Finish them off.
Bacon in face. It's not that I choose not to, it's that those were the hours I had when Echo came out. So I've been working on Echo since Echo came out, and I'll be done with catching Echo up with everyone else tomorrow, and then I'll carry on getting hours on everyone. My career profile currently is over 9,700 hours in total. It's G of the game again. And we could do a 2v1. For my din-dins. Let's see now. Oops. Hold on. No, that's wrong. Oh well. There we go.
Welcome. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Wait, you have Reaper as well.
Go, go, go. Hey. Go. Go, go, go. I found. Yes.
Oh, rip.
Score.
Reap.
Build 'em up.
3,
Bingo.
2, 1.
Bingo.
Standing.
Oh, that's rude.
It's being destroyed. I have big plans for you. I'm overloading. Bingo.
No, no.
Score. 0 to 2.
Our world is worth fighting for.
1.
Yeah, yeah. It's more like 17k because of all the extra time in between matches and stuff. Indeed. Because it was about an hour and a half per level, and you times my level by an hour and by 1.5. Get a pretty high number. Yeah. With Rhine you can only yeah. There you go.
Score.
You can one shot with Fire Strike, it's quite nice.
3, 2, 1.
Beep beep whoop whoop whoop. Ah, big rip. Oh, you died.
1 to 3.
I'm a one man piece of cake.
1.
Alright, good.
Piece of cake.
Damn it.
Put a Helio on me if you haven't already. Oh, big rip. Yeah.
Score. 2 to 3.
Couldn't kill me fast enough.
2, 1.
Mace to the face. 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 Heavy fire. I've been working on that.
Score.
You could do it.
3 to 3.
I'll be watching.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Oh. Alright. Okay. Well, rip. You abandoned me. No.
Get into position.
Kill him. Aw,
3 to 4.
I don't know.
Brilliant.
3, 2, 1. Fight. Match point.
Touch from afar.
Oh, it's May. Oh no. Aw.
My will made real.
Yeah. Indeed. Okay.
Surrender to my will.
Yeah.
Score.
Okay.
4 to 4.
One shot.
3 to 1 kill.
Okay, well, what have we got? Let's Doomfist. Oh no. Well, I'm bad. You can't squirt. Just get away from him. Just get away from him. Just keep flying. Just keep flying. Flying and shoot. No. Oh well. Time for some din-dins. BRB.